All right, it's Saturday, and I just felt like today was the day to try doing this bread knife. I talked about it a little bit ago, but I've been practicing the serrations, just testing a little bit to see, the right angle, the right spacing, everything. It's kind of hard to figure out what's right, but I'm gonna try it today. This is basically what I did. This is just a test bread knife I made, and you can see I put marks about every 1/4 inch to try to give me some sort of guide to go off of. I just chugged an energy drink. I'm all shaky. Today's probably not the day to do it, but I'm going for it. So, all right, stay tuned. This is the setup I'm using to do these serrations. This is the smallest contact wheel. This was just a belt I was testing with. I think I'm going to do it with a 240 grit ceramic. This is that articulating work rest from Beaumont, and it's in the horizontal position, you can see. So basically this just gives me something to rest my hand up against when I'm bumping it for each serration, I guess, is at least the thought. So all right, stay tuned, we'll see how this goes. Okay, well, that went better than expected. So I did the initial cuts with a 240 grit ceramic Red Label abrasives, brand new one, and it's just hard because you're constantly, hitting it kind of in the same spot. So I went from here up to here and tried to utilize a little more belt. But I think what I'm going to do is switch it out to a 400 and then go over each one of these again and possibly bring them up a little bit higher and smooth them out a little bit. So 1 second, let me show you guys. Okay, I just put on a 400 grit belt, got it pretty good and tight. I ran, when I did those, I had it on about 20% power. I'm gonna slow it down to maybe like 10 or maybe even 5% power on this. I just want to just barely touch each edge and try to get this final little, point a little bit pointier. I mean, it's not quite all the way to the points yet on each serration. I don't know if it's hard to kind of explain, but I don't know. I'm going to try it right now and see how it goes. I gotta clean this other side off real quick. So it actually went pretty good. I did that 400 grit on it. Like I said, I did the majority of the cutting with a 240, and then worked it to a 400. And you could even go up a little higher than that, honestly. But it turned out actually pretty even. Basically what I noticed is you have to bring each individual one up to a point, and that was where I kind of brought them up with that 400. I don't know, turned out pretty cool. The reason I made this is I have a really good customer that wants one in Damascus, and I wanted to, make one to test before I went with the more expensive Damascus. This one's just 52-100 steel, which is what I do all my chef knives out of. So yeah, I need to go test this thing a little bit, see what it does. But yeah, turned out pretty cool.